Welcome to the Tippie Toe podcast. We got a special guest tonight. Who my guest is, my dog?
I'm Joe Potter.
How you doing today?
I'm doing fine, fam.
Now,
Thanks for having me on here too, man. I want to say thank you, man.
Now, my dog told me I got an interview. You got a story now.
Yeah, the one you did with my cousin Midget, my homeboy Chickenman. Yeah, I sat there and watched their podcast. Them boys that kept it 100. Everything that Midget was talking about. You know what I mean? He was G on it.
Okay, so you and Midget cousins.
Yeah, me and Midget cousin.
Okay. And how it was growing up, you don't mind telling us a little something.
Oh man, growing up was I'm talking about doing some of the best days of my life, man. You know what I mean? Especially back in the 70s. You feel what I'm saying? These young cats right today, you understand me? They got the gangster word mixed up, man. You feel what I'm saying? Back in the days, man, gangsters were real gangsters, man. You feel what I'm saying? It was a code, man, that everybody kept. You feel me? Say, man, you could be beefing, right? We got serious beef on the street. You feel what I'm saying? And I catch a case, right? I get locked up or whatever. You feel me? I'm gonna show you how the soldier handle the situation back then. You understand me? They'll go around and we'll say her name Maylu. Go to Maylu High. Maylu, what that boy need? You feel what I'm saying? Oh Joe, he needs such and such and such. You feel me? And them boys come up with that bread, you know what I mean, take care of that. At the same time, that's a favor when he get out that he owed that other gangster dude. You feel what I'm saying? Even though they were going through situation problems. But it ain't like they're going through five problems, they're just two guys that ain't getting along with each other. You feel what I'm saying? But in a time of need, incarceration, stuff like that, other little favors, besides that, them boys handled that and it was a favor for a favor. You feel what I'm saying? And then just say, I get in some trouble, then that dude, they'll come back and pay that favor. Hey, we square it off. You understand what I'm saying? But these days, man, basically back in my days of time when dudes was getting hit up, there was dudes that were taking people's shit. You feel what I'm saying? They were robbing, taking people's stuff. So he was the type of dude that the changing fire thing was going through with. You feel me? Not like these jitty boys going through the day. They think, you know what I mean, the killing they doing, that's acceptable. That's not acceptable, bro. You feel me? It's pettiness. You know what I mean? There's no means for it. They thinking that, to take a man's life is something cool. That's not cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to just tell the young guys, man, that's out there, you know what I mean? Anybody can squeeze a trigger. That don't make you a killer. That don't make you a gangster. You feel what I'm saying? So I want them to know, you know what I mean? Because a real gangster don't want no problem. He'll handle the situation. He'll handle the problem. But he really don't want no problem because it costs money for walk. Walk costs money, man. You feel what I'm saying? And them people's coming, man. Them alphabet boys coming, man. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let nobody make no money on the street with all that killing going on. They're gonna shut down everything. You feel what I'm saying? So a real gangster don't want no problem. He want to get his money. You understand? He want to be respectful. You understand? He gonna be respectful. Gonna be G-coded. You understand me? And that's it. Okay. They got the game wrong. But at the same time, man, you know what I mean? I got out here, I did 32 years in prison, and I want to let the young guys know, man, you know what I mean? Sometimes the risk ain't worth the reward. You understand? I got a chance to educate myself in there, And at the same time, I got out here, I'm trying to start on fam management, you know what I mean, to help the youth, you know what I mean, to be a part of coaching the youth and stuff like that. I want to teach them how to box, I want to teach them, you know what I mean, better ways and the ways they going, you know what I mean. I want to give them a guidance, you know what I mean. I want to be a father figure if they ain't got a father figure, you know what I mean, in their life. You feel what I'm saying? And I've been in the trenches. I've been where they trying to go. Basically, I done had some of everything that you trying to chase, from the big Cuban link chains to Mercedes. As a matter of fact, I was one of the first young niggas in Pompano with a Mercedes. 16 years old, you feel me? Rich, you feel what I'm saying? Plenty of money. You know what I mean? So I want to let them know I came from that struggle. I understand their struggle. I understand where they're trying to go. You understand me? So I want to help them get there the right way. You know what I mean? Open their minds up to different avenues that, you know what I mean, that they can get that paper and get that bag and be satisfied at the end of the day and do what they need to do, take care of their family, you know what I mean, their mom, their kids, whatever, you know what I mean. I want to give them something like that, you know. Before I went to prison, did the 32 years, you know, I used to get the young jitty boys that's in my neighborhood, you know what I mean. I take them fishing, I go out there in the park, I barbecue, I did all types of stuff with them, you know what I mean. So when I come home, the one that's up, you know what I mean? They look out. You feel what I'm saying? They know who I am. Everybody know who I am. You know what I mean? I'm Mr. Pompano. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody in Pompano knows. But I'm coming out with gang splitters too. You know what I mean? That's something that me and Trap Guard, you know, coming out some side different from Fram Management. You know what I mean? Little rap episode thing. You know, we trying to get rappers signed and stuff like that there too. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, but midget with my old boy, he would tell you about my old boy, Joe Potter. You know, back in them days there, man, we had there was a road in Pompano called C by C. We had race horses back in the '70s. My dad raced race horses back in the '70s. We got first place at Pompano Beach Herndon track, and we had a horse that raced in the Kentucky Derby by the name of Whisper. You know, but on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, some of everything went on down there on C by C Road. You know, you had the drag bike, the race car, dudes bring their race horses. You understand me? They came from Memphis, Tennessee, California, Miami, Palm Beach, Georgia, and basically some everywhere you can name. You feel what I'm saying? And they brought their bikes, cars, horses. They raced on foot. They fought out there, hand combat. You know what I mean? You know they bet big money. You know what I mean? So it was a whole bunch of stuff. You know, it's a story like like Nick Navarro. He landed his helicopter right there on our property right there on our field. We had a corner lot. My dad owned two corner lots on corner Fifth Street. You feel me? And he landed the helicopter. They tried to take my dad to jail. They were around the probably like 77, 78, you know. And my old boy told them, you know what I mean? Say, Mr. Nick, he say, if you get three of your biggest officers, and if they could whoop me, he said, I'll go to jail. He said, other than that, I ain't going. You know what I mean? So Nick, like, Mr. Potter, we can't do that. You know what I mean? So my dad said, well, I ain't going to jail. You know what I mean? So we like, unless you get three of your biggest officers and they whoop me. So my daddy was a big dude. You know what I mean? My daddy was ripped up big. My daddy was like 245, 250. You know what I mean? About 6 feet, you know. So bumping hard. He was bumping real hard. So Nick said, I can't do it. So, you know, my daddy got back in his car and it started like a little ride from there. You know what I mean? Dude went to burning the police cars up, throwing rocks at the police car. You know what I mean? Stuff like that there. You know.
And how you got started? Like you said, you was 16 with a band. Like who introduced you to the game? Like how you got in the game?
I got in the game through, but my hustle. Well, my daddy wasn't trying. My daddy said he wasn't finna raise no soft dudes. You feel me? And my I've been doing this since like I was probably like 9 years old. You know, selling reefer. You know what I mean? Back when my daddy was doing his thing, only thing I was allowed around was, you know what I mean, the reefer, the marijuana, and pills. You know what I mean? The Dotties, the Quaaludes, and the Percocets. You know what I mean? So I used to break them up. You know, I sell them. I rolled up joints, make me some joint. I had, you know, little nickel bags of weed that when they used to sell them in the gold bags then, you know, the Colombian gold and stuff like that. That then that came out with $6 million. But that's, you know, my daddy had his corner on Fifth Street. We had a little pool room. You know what I mean? So everybody know my old boy. So ain't nobody finna mess with us. You feel what I'm saying? So me and my little cousin Red, God bless the dead. You feel what I'm saying? Red was like my brother. You know what I mean? Whatever we had, you know, we split it in half. You know what I mean? What's his was mine. What mine was his. You know what I mean? And that's another story another time about him. You know what I mean? True gangster. You feel me? But I used to be up there in Jacksonville. I had run the east side of Jacksonville, Phoenix Apartments out there, and I was also in Georgia, Carolina, all them spots too as well. You feel me?
Oh, so like so you say like your dad taught you the game when you turned yourself. He just like you say Like he had raising a hustler. Like what made you just say that's what I'm gonna do?
Well, I learned from my old boy. My old boy gave me the game. You feel what I'm saying? If then what all he didn't give me, I had big homies. You know what I mean? That gave me the game. You know what I mean? That filled me in on other stuff that you know what I mean that I was liking of. You feel me? Then I had my cousin. You know what I mean? You taught me a lot of stuff too. You know what I mean? So all them guys that I learned from them.
Was it like growing up? Was it like a crew or every man for themselves back then?
Well, let me see. Let me see. You say was every man for himself?
Or was it like a crew? Like how you watch movies, couple guys, do their thing, or was like we do I do my thing, you do your thing.
No, it was multiple situations, right? That with me, you know what I mean? Because I came up with some under some guys too. You know what I mean? Before I got before I got to the spot where I wanted to be at in life. You feel what I'm saying? Doing my 1-2 step. At first, I was doing my 1-2 step. After my daddy had got killed, my daddy got killed in 1980. You feel me? So when he got killed, you know what I mean. Then I started doing my thing. My oldest brother, LP. You feel what I'm saying? So my older brother, you know what I mean, LP, you know what I mean, giving me the game, you know what I mean, showing me things, what to do, not to do, you know what I mean. So I looked up to him, you know what I mean, and my brother made sure everything was all right. You feel me? And then, you know what I mean, as I got the hold of the street, you know, I was good. You feel what I'm saying? Always been a fighter, always been a soldier. You understand? So a stand up guy, 100, all the way around the board. Never told on nobody, always kept it solid, and always gonna keep it that solid.
No, for sure, for sure. So you say
Last of a dying breed.
you say 15, 16, you had the Benz.
Yeah.
At 15, was it just weed or you started with other stuff?
No. I went into weed. I just sell weed. You know what I mean? I was coke. You know what I mean? So I was selling coke then back then.
Like when you start hustling with the coke, like did it sound like you like, damn, this is where the money at? What made you know that's where the money was at?
Yeah, the weed it was too slow for me. You know what I mean? It was money in it, but for me it was just too slow. You know what I mean? The coke, you know what I mean? That was moving fast for me. You know what I mean? That was where I would get my money from.
Okay. And like how you start off with the coke? Was there a connect, man? Like how you feel me?
Yeah, it was connect thing. You feel what I'm saying? I had some a good connect. Cheap prices. You know what I mean? Like back in the 80s, you know what I mean? You could buy a bird for 12, 13, you know what I mean? You take it to Jacksonville, 40, you can sell it for 40 right off the rip. You bust it down, you make 60 or 70. Same thing with Carolina. You know what I mean? You bust it down, you spend 13, you bust it down, you make 70, 75,000 up there in Carolina. Once I'm saving, flowing, you know what I mean? So that's how the money was rolling in, man. Everybody was getting rich, man.
Oh yeah, so you was more like you gotta take it up the road.
Yeah, I was hitting the road at an early age, man. I was up there in Daytona, you know what I mean, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tampa, St. Pete. You know, I was in a lot of spots, man. You know what I mean?
So yeah, so like was it like what you witnessed like when you started like going like was it ounces, drinks, like how you started?
I started with ounces. I started with some ounces first. And then went on up the ladder from there. You know, it took me a while. You know what I mean? To get the mentality. You know what I mean? To not keep messing my money up, you know what I mean, as I was making it, you know what I mean, to get rich, you know what I mean, get the rich mind frame, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, things just clicked and that what it was. Like I said, I've been getting money at a young age, real young age, you know what I mean? You know,
Mm-hmm. So like you feel
made
like
me click, I wanted it, you know what I mean? I wanted the bag, you feel me? So that what made me click, you know what I mean? You know.
midget, which one's old?
Oh, Midget older than me.
Okay, so was midget already doing this thing?
Yeah, Mitch was doing his thing, man. Mitch doing his thing, doing our thing around about the same time. He just older than me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've been out the house. You know, I never had a curfew. Even when my daddy was living, I ain't never had no curfew. Only person had a curfew coming in the house was the girl. You know what I mean? You know, my daddy wasn't worried about me. You know what I mean? Cause I know the streets. You know, I wasn't the average young cat. You feel what I'm saying? I was dangerous. You feel what I'm saying? So, and dudes know that. You know what I mean? Even old guys, they know that. You feel me? So I didn't have too much problem. You know what I mean?
Growing up, when you growing up, when you hanging with the older guys, you hanging with people your age.
Yeah, I hang with guys my age, and I hung out with older guys. You feel me? All the older guys loved me because you know I was ahead of my time. You know what I mean? I had to grow it up. I had to grow it up fast. You know?
What's some stuff you can tell us happened when you get into that money?
Yeah, I was 11 years old, man. I had a spot when I was 11. You know what I mean? I was 11 years old, had me a spot. You feel me?
Hey,
And
let's.
yeah, 11. We
God,
grew up fast down here in the South, man. You know what I mean? South different, bro. You know, you had some young dudes down here, man. Up to my getting it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had my little dog, you know, got called at the airport. He was younger than me. He got called at the airport 50, 60,000. You feel what I'm saying? But with the same bra you see with the jewelry on, you got that picture?
yeah. Who's that female on that picture?
That girl that became a girl, she became like a family to me. She became like a sister to me. Feel me? My cousin was messing with her. And my other little dog was messing with him.
And who
That's
this
my
is?
little cousin. That's me there.
That's you right there.
Yeah, that's me right there.
God damn, boy, you like this shit. Boy, you got the cell phone in the hand.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
another in there with the red and black sweatsuit. You see one of the red and black sweatsuit?
Really? Now, see, I ain't get that one.
You ain't seen that one? He said he gonna send it to you.
Yeah, man. So, how old you was in this picture right here?
About 16, about 16, 17 now.
God damn,
Yeah.
early was it?
Yeah, like 86 there.
Take us back to that time right there. Like I say, how your mind was thinking at that time?
Oh man, I feel invincible. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? You know, you have so much money, man. You know what I mean? You running through so much money and doing so much things. You know what I mean? That it's just a good feeling. You know what I mean? You can buy what you want, walk in the store and get what you want, just point it out. You feel me? And it's there. You know what I mean? No pressure. You know.
And at this time, did you roll with a click or you by yourself?
Oh, I rode by myself. You know, I rode by myself. I got homeboy, good homeboy. You know what I mean? But you know, I mainly ran by myself. You know what I mean?
Okay. At that age, getting that money, you ain't had to worry about no robbing.
You had dude that robbed, you feel what I'm saying? But you know, I respect it in a lot of spots. I ain't from a lot of spots. You feel I'm really from Pompano. I go to Lauderdale, Hollywood, Danny, you know what I mean? Delray, stuff like that. That you know, people know me at real good, you feel me? Dave might have a little problem, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, I know a lot of people in Dave, but you know, Dave the big city, you feel what I'm saying? But a lot of good brothers, man. You know what I mean? A lot of good brothers. But like I say, times back then, dude respected other players from other places. You feel what I'm saying? And it was a player thing everywhere. You know what I mean? Where players embraced another player. You
Mm-hmm.
know, these days you just can't go anywhere like that there no more cause dudes on some BS, you feel me? But you know, you go other places, man, other players and when you in their city, they ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. You feel what I'm saying? You dealing with good dudes, man, solid dudes everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, you just had dudes, you had notorious robbers everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Gangster dudes, that's why real gangster dude. You know what I mean? And then you know it was just certain dudes they touched and certain dudes they did touch. It wasn't because they were scared of them. It was just because some of them had real strong bond with some of us that you know that were gangster and good dudes also. You feel what I'm saying? And we were just friends like that. But you know, um, that what the situation was, man. You know, you had dudes that were touching dudes, you feel what I'm saying? And then some dudes, you go to some place, they don't know you, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's gonna be a gunfight, somebody getting killed, you know what I mean? Or somebody stepping and say, no, man, that's a good dude, man. Don't mess with that dude there, man. You feel what I'm saying? He's solid, you feel me? And then on just off that dude, that word right there, you know what I mean? You good. Dude ain't gonna mess with you. You ain't gonna have no pressure. You feel what I'm saying?
They just say like the police ain't let off at that time. How you dealt with the police? Like, did they ever come holler at you and try to say you gotta pay?
Oh, the police, the feds, they came at me numerous times. Then they came at me up there in Jacksonville about 2, 3 times. We had got a house out here in Carl Springs. They came at me, shot at me. Yeah, you know what I mean. They talk to me bad too, boy. You hear me? We don't want no niggas staying out here. You know what I mean, nigga? You got such amount of time to get up out of here and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't want no pressure with them white folks. I don't play with them. They give me a heads up. I'm gone. You understand? I don't play with them. I don't sit around and play with them like everybody else do. You know what I mean? You done gave me a warning. I'm gonna take heed to it. I'm gone. I knew I was doing wrong at that time.
Oh, so they ain't want you standing in the neighborhood.
Yeah, they ain't want me in the neighborhood. And I know I'm still doing wrong, so I'm not gonna let them keep playing with them white folk. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So I got up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what they say, flee to the next city. You know what I mean? You don't want to be they get to know you there. Hey man, get up and go somewhere else. Don't sit there like a dummy, cause you gonna end up going in.
No,
You
right.
feel me?
Well, everywhere you was at, what was your purpose spot? What was it, Alabama? What, Jacksonville, North Carolina? What was your spot? What was your purpose spot to be at?
My spot was Jacksonville, man. I love the bank. That was my spot there, man. You know what I mean? I got a lot of good close friends up there, man. Gangster dudes, you know what I mean? To my solid, man. You know what I mean? Some solid dudes, and it's love, like a brotherly love, man. You know what I mean? But all us, you know what I mean, took a fall, you know what I mean? You grow as you get older, you grow up. You feel what I'm saying? The mind develop, you know what I mean? And you look for different ways now, you know what I mean? Cause if you're gonna talk the talk, you know what I mean, walk the walk, you feel what I'm saying? So, I want to show these jitterbugs, man, out here now, man, you know what I mean? You can get it without that, you know what I mean? Doing the wrong stuff, you know what I mean? Especially with the gunplay, you ain't even got to do that no more, man. You know what I mean? There's too many ways to get money, man. You got too many ways to get money, man. We ain't got to be doing all that killing ourselves, man. We killing ourselves, bro. You know, them ladies crying in the church house, man, about their children, man. You know what I mean? They ain't even got a chance to live, man. You know what I mean? You want to get up to 70, 80 years old, 90 years old. You reminisce about how you came up in your era. You know what I mean? And you finally made it. You know what I mean? You got you a nice house. You got you a nice wife. You got kids. You know what I mean? You got grandchildren. You know what I mean? You can sit back and tell stories, man. You know what I mean? Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubman, man, they done did all this under freedom slaves. And here we go out here, we done got loose, man. We just killing each other for no reason, man. There ain't much a reason what you doing all the killing. You know
So you
what I
say
mean?
back then they wasn't doing it like that.
No, man, them people had love, man. We had love, man. You go next door, man, to get a dozen of eggs, you know what I mean? Get some milk, cereal from Miss May. You know what I mean? Hey, man, mama say give her half a pound of sugar. Man, you probably go to somebody's house right now, to get a half a pound of sugar next door. They want to blow your head off. About half a pound of sugar. Oh, this poor motherfucker, he bring his poor ass over here. Man, we embraced, man. We had the small stuff, man, what happened, man, and satisfied with, man, back in the days, man. You understand me? I'm a type of dude, man. I like to see everybody up, man. I don't want to see no man down, man. That ain't cool. When we slide somewhere, I want everybody to be eating. I want everybody to be able to get stuff. How I look like I'm making all the money, I'm making millions of dollars, and then I got the dude that work for me that ain't got nothing. They struggling, you understand, to get a meal. That shit ain't right, bro. You got dudes out there, that's what they do. They keep their feet on dudes' necks, man. You know what I mean? They don't want them to ride. They want to keep them at a certain spot in life, man. You know what I mean? Where you keep pigeon feeding the dude. Pigeon feeding the dude. You feel what I'm saying? Let the dude get up there with you. So say something happened to you, he able to come back and got your bite. There ain't nobody got nobody bites no more, man. You know what I mean?
Well, what made you change up like that?
Man, they ain't got no guidance, man. Everybody that went from the rules. The rules ain't no rules no more. I'm talking about there ain't no rule no more, man. I'm talking about dudes just take a good dude down, man, tear his whole family up, man, because you know they let people in the game that don't supposed to be in the game, bro. Point blank simple. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a prime example. It's just like when I was in prison, right? They got you have tablets. You know what I mean? And people break tablets, they do all type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Just because people got money to buy it, that don't mean you sell it to them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The greed come in, but then the game get effed up. You understand me? Dude get busted with this tab. Yeah, what he gonna do? Cause he ain't strong enough stamping in the paint for it. He don't want to get transferred, so he tell on everybody who got a tab, tell them how to get in the tab, how to bust the tab, everything. So that was a fruit of a move. You understand? So you now what you had as a secret that could have been a secret for you, and you doing your 1-2 step. You understand? You done let somebody else in a rat. You understand me? That can't hold water, sank the whole ship.
Mm.
So that would have with the game. You did let everybody in. You know, you got some dudes that they good hustlers. You got certain dudes, you know what I mean? They hustling, they own them issues. You feel what I'm saying? But you got some dudes, you know what I mean? They ain't that the game ain't for them, period. They gonna tell. They know they gonna tell. You feel what I'm saying? The minute they get knocked off, they know they gonna tell, bro. They know they gonna tell before they even get knocked off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem with the game, bro. That's how it didn't change. They let people in the game and sell stuff to people that they ain't got no business selling to and letting in the game, bro. Back in the day, boy, when dudes like that, them saw dude try to get in the game back in them 70s, dude took their shit and tell them to get your ass on down the road. Don't let me catch you trying to buy that shit no more. That what them dudes doing back in the 70s. You feel me? You didn't talk to the police. People ain't play that shit. You talk to the police. You ain't come in a bitch yard talking to the police. Because them dudes ain't play that shit back then. You
Mm-hmm.
people think you telling, you already know you finna be missing. You feel what I'm saying? So that them dudes in the 70s ain't play that type of stuff there, man. When the people say you police come to people, get out my goddamn yard. My son ain't seen a goddamn thing. My daughter ain't seen shit. My grandbaby, get your ass out my goddamn. They ain't seen them. Cause them people know them boys play for real.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't for real no more, man. You know what I mean? Them people to point your ass out, they come right there to the eye. Ain't even scared no more.
Mm-hmm.
Him, he the one. It ain't no rules no more, man.
Mm-hmm.
Rules gone, bro.
And I want to ask you a question too. While you was there hustling, you see when it popped out from coke to crack. You remember that time, like, oh, when you like, when you around for that?
From coke to crack.
Yeah.
When the game changed from coke to crack.
When you know but that was my era. You know what I mean? I didn't sell powder. You know what I mean back then. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I sold strictly, you know, crack. I sold powder. You know, it was in. You know what I mean? It wasn't out no quarters, nickels, or dimes, stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? It was weight. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that bang basically what I was doing right there. You know what I mean? Half whole, you know, shit like that. And they do what they do. You know what I mean? To get it the way they wanted to get it. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't use that cut. You know, I didn't use the cut like my cousin did. My cousin, now he was putting that thing on there. That nigga made some money, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he told you, you know what I mean? What Midget told you, you know what I mean? It was real. It was solid. You know what I mean? He wasn't playing with it. You know, and a lot of people misunderstood Sharp. You know what I mean? Sharp he kind of sneaky. Put it that way, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
he on his issue. He on his issue.
And Chickenman too. You remember?
Yeah, I remember Chick. Now that's no Chick. For me, I'm speaking on me. You know what I mean? You know, man, Chick, we straight. You feel me? Solid dude. You know what I mean? He looked out for me in many ways. You know what I mean? He was one of the guys that I never did nothing for. You know what I mean? Never gave me a hand in anything. You know, only thing, you know, we always were good. You know what I mean? Boy, what's up? You know what I mean? What's up, Pole, blah, this water? You feel me? Like I say, you know, Chick blowed up. I got locked up in 1991. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? But he always, like he said, he was always a little gambler. You know what I mean? He was a stick up boy too at one time. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know what I mean, misunderstand that boy there too. You feel me? But he was in the trenches. He was in the trenches too. You know what I mean? And but like I say, he blew up after I got locked up. You know what I mean? You know, had been wearing Versace and stuff like that there, you know what I mean? Even before them boys, the rap dude came out with it, Tupac and them talking about that Versace stuff. You know, I was a trend seller, you know what I mean? My little son, you know what I mean? He leaned down, silk down. I started that for them little kids. You know what I mean? Little kids ran wearing silk and linen pants and stuff like that. I
Mm-hmm.
started that trend there. You know what I mean? For them little babies and stuff like that. Or my little boy, you did always have on that type of stuff. That silk down, then down, and stuff like that. There, you know.
So like you say you only saw a powder for a little bit. You went to crack. What was the most you ever had at one time?
Birds,
Yeah,
60, 70, something like that.
70.
Yeah, 60, 70.
God damn.
I used to go cross. I used to go cross and get them and bring them over myself too. You know what I mean? You know, so they killed all that. You know what I mean? Like I say, I used to do there's a whole bunch of stuff I used to do. Back in the day.
Damn. So you ain't scared to take that chance and go out there and go get it?
Yeah, I used to go, like I tell you, I used to go cross and get it and bring it back. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But back to chick, I went off on chick, you know what I mean? But back to chicken, man, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, he had blowed up when I got locked up in 1991, and I want to say thanks to that good dude there too, man, because he tried to help me in a lot of ways, man, pay for the lawyer, stuff like that. Like I said, I ain't never did nothing for a chick, you feel me? I came home, that boy, you know what I mean? He gave me some bread, you know what I mean? Good little bit of bread, you know. Like I said, I ain't never did nothing for him, but that let me know where my friends was at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A lot of dudes that did stuff for me, you know what I mean, that how I was surviving in prison and stuff like that with guys I never did nothing for. You feel what I'm saying? These were my friends. I found out these who my friends really was. You feel what I'm saying? All the dudes that I helped get straight and strapped, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They went in the paint for me like that. You know what I mean? You had a fruit, but not that many. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, like what chicken man heard about you that made him want to look out for you? Though, like you say, yeah, you never really do.
Like I say, Chick, one of the guys that he know the old school gangster rules. You feel what I'm saying? He come up under them guidelines. So them guidelines automatically going, you know what I mean? Like I say, gonna look out for another soldier. You feel what I'm saying? So that what he did. You feel what I'm saying? He stood in the paint. You feel what I'm saying? So all blessing to him, man. You feel what I'm saying? I like to give a shout out, thank him. I got other homeboys, I don't want to mention y'all name because I don't know if y'all want your name to be mentioned, but all my homies that, looked out for me, y'all know y'all did something for me, man. Hey, man, I love you, man. I appreciate you. You understand? If I would have had to say I could say your name, I would have said your name on here, man, and said thanks, man. But you know me, I don't know, so I want y'all know who all did something for me, man. I love y'all, man, and I appreciate y'all, man. Respect, man. Anytime you need me, I'm gonna be there in the paint for you. Y'all already know how I'm supposed to get on, man. It's just a matter of time before I get back on the platform. You understand me? And show my love. That's all I like. I like to do is show love. You know what I mean?
No,
That's
facts.
me. Good
Like
heart, man.
you say, you end up going in the first time you went in. How much time you end up doing?
My first time going to prison, I did 32 off the jump. That was my first time going to prison, and my first time I did 32 years straight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like wow, you mind breaking it down? There, what happened?
I went to prison for a murder charge that I didn't commit. You feel what I'm saying? A drug deal that went down. You know what I mean? And somebody tried to take something from an individual, and individual end up losing their life. And I did 32 years for. You know, but it was 32 years. You know what I mean? Of education, not 32 years of going in there, wasting my time and continuing my criminal activity. You feel what I'm saying? I use it as a way of college. You know what I mean? And got me some certified and small business degree at the University of Virginia. Um, do the little certificate thing that they do in prison. Um, I learned got my barber. I got to take my barber exam to get my barber license, but I got required hours from my barber. Masonry, building houses and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I learned. I got my GED. You know what I mean? So
So like when you first got locked up, what was going through how old you was?
how old I was?
First got locked up.
I was 21 when I first got locked up. Well, I've been locked up numerous times. I beat a whole bunch of, all the cases I used to catch when I was a young cat. I used to beat them all. You feel what I'm saying? From drug charges, you know what I mean, to attempted murders and stuff like that. You know, I used to beat all them type of charges. You feel what I'm saying? And this on the one I didn't do. You know what I mean? I fall for it. You feel me? So you know what they say. You pay for all that stuff that you did in the past. You know what I mean? So you just didn't pay for it. Karma come back. You feel what I'm saying?
And then what state that happened? That was in Florida or another state?
We was in Florida. Florida. It's happening in Florida.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's happening in Florida.
And while you was in there, what you to get your mind right was that first, like, yeah, because when you come back Monday and you go on there, they said you something.
When I got in there, you know what I mean. I had learned how to box real good. So I had wanted to get out. I was praying, you know what I mean, to get out on the pier, so I could get in the ring and fight for professional. You know what I mean. But due to the circumstance, I didn't get out at a young age. I got out, you know what I mean, as an older guy. You know what I mean. So now my passion is, you know what I mean? I want to start something, a youth foundation for the youth, you know what I mean? Teach them how to box, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you feel what I'm saying? And get them guys, the little cats around here in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? Something to shoot at, you know what I mean? Shoot at that bag the right way, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got a lot of them with a lot of heart around here, you know what I mean? So put that heart in something else, man. Put that anger in something else, you know what I mean? Take it out in the rain, put it in the rain, man, you know what I mean? When you get you some money for it,
No,
you know what I
right.
mean?
And like even with Midget said the police was crazy out here. Like did you have any accident with the police when you was out here in the street doing your thing beside that Incarceration? They tell you to
Yeah, I had a lot of run in with the police, especially you know what I mean. Me and my ex-wife, you know what I mean, to go through it, you know what I mean, and the police to come to my house. I had a bad attitude, man. My attitude was effed up bad. You know
mm-hmm.
what I mean. They tell me they gonna take me to jail. I swing on the police. You know what I mean. And it go from there. I'm going to jail for something. You feel what I'm saying? That was my motto. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just take me for nothing just cause she said I hear and this and that there. You feel me? I knock her out, right in front of the police and it's whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So now when they come to my house, you know what I mean? They got their guns always drawn on me. You know what I mean? Let her get her stuff out of there. It was just a lot of chaos. You know what I mean? Especially with her back then. You know what I mean? So I was trying to leave that situation there too, man. You know what I mean? You growing up, you don't want to do all that fighting, man. I had my little boy. You know what I mean? I never would put my hands on her no more. Never would touch her. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
that was just a way of just growing. You know what I mean? I never want to see my son see me put my hands on a woman. You know
No.
what I mean? Ain't no man got no business putting his hands on a woman. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just straight up, man.
Okay, good.
Them women beautiful, man. They queens, man. You know what I mean? Treat them like one. You know what I mean? You know, and it's just a form of you're young at that time. You know what I mean? And your mind on some other stuff, so you really ain't developed like that. There, you know what I mean? It's think like a man. You feel what I'm saying? I came a full man. You know what I mean? In prison. You know what I mean? I was getting at that point. You know what I mean? Before I left the street, but I came a man in prison, man. You feel what I'm saying? Prison gonna make your ass. When I came to prison, it gonna make your ass get wild. You better get wiser.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass gonna be dead. You ain't gonna be coming home. When you walk down that hallway, man, you don't look in other people's room, man. You don't turn your head this way. You don't turn your head that way looking. You feel me? Cause
Mm-hmm.
niggas think you trying to snitch or you trying to steal something. You feel what I'm saying? So that alone will get you killed. Just looking in somebody's room. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't paying, you just keep going about your business. You ain't got nothing in here belongs to you. So you
Mm-hmm.
ain't got no business looking in there. You feel me? This shit was real, man. That shit ain't called that shit you talk about on the street, all that street cred shit you had. Prison was a whole nother situation. That was a whole nother situation. You had to prove yourself there. That was another spot you had to prove yourself. You want to wear them big Cuban link chain? No, I got a big Cuban link chain when I was in prison. Them boy had big shit in prison. They like they was on the street.
Nah, that Cuban in prison.
Yeah, you got a Cuban. Yeah, I got a Cuban link like that in prison. I seen
Dang.
a picture of that. I'm in prison. Big nugget watch. You know what I mean? The boy had Rolexes in prison. The boy had $600 pajamas, silk pajamas in prison. When we first came to prison, we ain't wear the prison blue. We walked around the compound, goddamn silk down, you know what I mean, lint down, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Batters, you know what I mean? You had the batters on and all type of stuff, man. You know, the Stacey Adams, them boys clean, man. You feel me? Only time the boy put them blues on, you going to the VP part and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You go on the VP, then you got to put your prison blues on because they ain't letting you go out there on the VP part like that. You feel me? But yeah, them boys were clean, man. You had them boys, you had all the big money boys, man. You know, them boys were eating. You feel me? Them boys buying houses from the chain gang. You know? So yeah, man, that thing prison was serious, man. You know what I mean? Then you can't underestimate. You're talking from the littlest dude to the biggest dude. You feel what I'm saying? I done seen a whole lot of stuff going on in prison, boy. I'm talking about from little guy to big guy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about a guy that you wouldn't think that dangerous. You feel what I'm saying? Look, bitty guy, dude, like 115 pounds, purebred dangerous. You feel me? So you don't ever underestimate anybody in prison, bro. Never underestimate nobody. That taught me a lot of stuff too. When I first came to prison, there was a little fat dude. He was probably about like 6'3", 6'4". He was probably about 450 pounds. Bad body. You feel me? Jelly rolls everywhere. You feel me? And this big dude came up to him and slapped the shit out of him. Pow! You feel what I'm saying? So dude like, hey man, you know, he was talking Saul like how Mike talk, you feel what I'm saying? Mike Tyson talk, you feel me? He like, hey man, I don't want no problem, dude, but all this Swazi, man, no. So the dude got ready to slap him again. When the dude tried to slap him again, man, that big dude that weighed like 450 pounds, that was bad body, moved like he was 16 years old and wore like he was 145 pounds. You hear me? I'm talking about he weaved that neck punch and hit him with a 6-piece combination and knocked him out. Then you hear that gangster shit come up out of him. Fuck nigga, then I tell your pussy ass nigga, huh? You know what I mean? That gorilla coming. So that taught me right there. Boy, don't never underestimate nobody. Now he ain't gonna let him slap him that first time and get away with it. He could have walked away with it and got away with that first slap. But he tried to slap Big Man again that second time. Big Man really ain't want no problem. You feel what I'm saying? Because in prison, you got to understand this. Two things can happen. It could just be a fight and be gone, be over with. Or you got some niggas in prison that can't self-ass whooping and gonna make you kill them. You ain't got no choice. You feel what I'm saying? Dude gonna make you kill them because some dudes just can't self no ass whooping, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So now you done lay there, so before you fight a dude, you got to make up your mind if you willing to go all the way to the extent. You feel what I'm saying? If the fight just don't end as the fight, is I got the nerve, you know what I mean, to get that whoop and stab, you know what I mean, and go to kill him, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean, the best thing to do is to try to resolve the situation and don't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to make that choice in prison, man. You know what I mean? Me, you know what I mean? I stay out the way. You know, I'm on that. You know what I mean? When it comes to that situation, you feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get up out of prison, man. I want to go. I want to be home. You know what I mean? I want to get to my family. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for the foolishness. You know what I mean? So I stayed off that compound, man. You know, I went start going to church, surround myself in church. You know, because I got blessed with a sentence that, you know what I mean, a life with a mandatory quarter. You feel what I'm saying? I had a life sentence. You feel what I'm saying? And then at one point, you know what I mean, they had me, you know what I mean, trying to give me the death penalty. You feel me? Man, McCold penalty. You feel me? So I wanted to come home, man. You know what I mean? So I ain't want to stay in there. You know me. I knew life out here was way much better. You feel what I'm saying? And then prison, it turned from prison. It ain't no prison. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you call it. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, I left a lot of good brothers in there. Like I said, I did 32 years in there around them good brothers there, man. And I left some good brothers, man. Sometimes when I left and went home, you know what I mean? And that first week home, man, the first couple of days home, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, it just seemed unreal, you know, because I never thought I'd get back out here to this type of atmosphere again. When I used to ride on that prison bus and I look out that window, you know what I mean? I see people standing to the convenience store, the gas station, getting gas. And I'm like to myself, I'm saying to myself, man, would I ever get a shot, you know what I mean? To walk in a gas station again like that, to pump gas in my car. You know what I mean? Would I ever get a chance to see the streets again and see some of my old homies, you know what I mean? And I ain't got a chance to see. Man, I lost my mama, man. You hear me? I lost my little sister. They still in the paint for me. My little sister Jalapeno Red, man, that was my love of my life, bro. You know, I raised her, you know what I mean, since she was a baby, you know what I mean? And to get out here, man, and them two women there that stood by me the most ain't here, bro. You know what I mean? If you young guys willing to risk y'all lives, you understand me, to go do that much time when you come home, all your family dead, bro. You understand? Is y'all really ready to do that? They live in a prison, in a cage, in another world. Cause that's a world within a world. You feel what I'm saying? Some people say, man, you lost 32 years of your life. I never stopped living, man. I did that. I did 32 years in another world. That was another part of another world with good brothers, man. You know, I met solid brothers. I'm talking from all over, from China. You know, it didn't matter about the nationality, Jamaica, Haitian. You know what I mean? I met brothers from everywhere, man. I'm talking some good brothers, Georgia, Carolina. You got brothers from different states down here. You feel what I'm saying? And man, I'm talking about good brothers, man, solid brothers. You know, I know these guys. They became family because 32 years in prison around somebody, they know you better than your family that's out here. You understand what I'm saying? And them dude was solid. You know what I mean? He's solid. And we got a network out here now. All us, you know, got dudes number we can get in contact from anywhere, man. Global. You feel what I'm saying? So it's good, man. You feel what I'm saying? I shed tears with some of them brothers in there. You know what I mean? Cause man, some of them deserve to be home, man. You know what I mean? Some of them got bullshit cases, man. Cases that they shouldn't even be locked up in prison for. You feel what I'm saying? Be truthful with you. You know what I mean? Some of them ain't even did the crime. And that's real. I know everybody say they go to prison. Some people say they ain't did it, about their squads. I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? I have no reason to lie. I'm here. I ain't pull no trigger and kill no dude. You feel what I'm saying? But that's where it is. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? God, I just look at God, man, for saving me, man, and thanking me, man. You know what I mean? Cause I maybe I would have been on the street, maybe I wouldn't be living no more. You know what I mean? I know definitely I wouldn't have the knowledge I have right now. You know what I mean? Got a chance to read all the different books I read in prison. You know what I mean? And I used to hate to read because you know what I mean. I wasn't really that good at reading at the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, I educated myself. You know what I mean? And got myself to a higher standard. You understand me? Where I want to be at in life. You feel me? You know, I use that prison like college. And then the program I got out of, you know what I mean? It's just like you in college. Every time you go to classes, every time the semester end in college, our semester end in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So, and we had college students coming. One time with CTP, you know what I mean? That's the program I got of Dr. Sharon program at Everglades. You know what I mean? So um, shout out to Dr. Sharon, beautiful lady. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have this chance to be out here if it wouldn't be for Dr. Sharon. You know what I mean? And the good brother that spoke up for me at my parole hearing. You know, I appreciate y'all and thank you. And I love y'all too as well. You know, but a lot of them guys that sent up, man, taught me. You know what I mean? Got me to the place where I needed to be at in life and showed me how to maneuver in prison, what to do and do not do in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So man, I'm telling you, it's just been a blessing, man. Oh, when I seen people that I know and man, you know what I mean? It's just that, you know, it make, well, you know, you don't want to see nobody in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to say that, you know, it would make it better, but, you know, it's good to see some of the homeboy from where you from. You feel what I'm saying? See some of the dude that you grew up with. You feel me? So that's why I ain't want to do no time at South Florida Reception Center because guys were coming in, you know, dude that you know what I mean, and then they leave. You know what I mean, within a month. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be in a situation like that. I want to be somewhere, you know what I mean, get somewhere that they gonna be there a little minute there with me. You know what I mean? You know, we have some time to spend, enjoy with each other, you know what I mean, before he go back out there in the streets, you know what I mean, if he ain't got no life sentence like I had. You know, he got 10, 15 years, you know, he go back out there in the streets, say, hey man, that boy doing good in there, everything going right within, you know what I mean, blah, blah, squad, you feel me? But see, that's what he call my AK name within man. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's go out there and say, hey man, your Den doing good, man. He's great, you feel what I'm saying? That boy fight for his life. He trying to get back out there, you know what I mean? You know. So I lost a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? Since being in prison. You know, I lost about $3 million worth of property, you know what I mean? Got back out here. You know, I ain't have nothing, you know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? Be truthful with you. You know what I mean? You know, punk for got back out here dead ass broke. You feel me? I ain't have two pair of pants. You feel me? But You know, everything good, man. God got his way. You know what I mean? But I know I'm gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bounce back the right way this time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. You know, take little baby steps. You know what I mean? I was 32 years in 32 years in prison, so I got 32 years of patience. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I waited 32 years to get back out here, so I got plenty of patience, plenty of time and patience. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to rush that. They gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna come. So I'm not worried about that. God got me. I'm too much of a good dude, man. Like, when a dude used to come to prison, they're like, man, why you how you smile, man? You got a life sentence, you ain't never going home. And I used to tell myself, hey man, I'm too much of a good dude, man, for God to let me die in prison. I said, I'm gonna see the streets again. I don't know when, but I'm gonna see the streets again. I'm a good dude. You feel what I'm saying? You know, my heart too good. You know what I mean? So I
So
used to feed the whole dawn when I was in prison. Everybody know holidays. So for the guy that couldn't eat, you ain't didn't get no money. You feel what I'm saying? I feed all of them. You know what I mean? Every holiday. You know what I mean? And one time, you know what I mean? I fed the whole dawn for 2 years straight. They ate something. You know what I mean? The whole dawn. I ain't care if you had money or didn't have money. You feel what I'm saying?
so what you did to get that time back? Cause you said you was life sentence at first.
Yeah, I had a life sentence. Well, what had happened was I had a parole percentage, which you do 25 years, and after you do 25 years, you eligible for parole. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? But they had pulled out start getting out that sentence back in 1984 because due to they had took the death penalty away. You feel me? So when they took the death penalty away, they started getting out life with a mandatory quarter. You had to do a life with a mandatory 25 before you be eligible for parole. You feel what I'm saying? So when they brought the death penalty, this is somehow they brought the death penalty back and they pulled out to stop getting the life with the quarter out. But they kept getting it out. You understand? Always like the 1994, 1995. So after 1994, 95, they cut it off. The life with a mandatory quarter was okay. 1995, they cut it off. So you had a night. You called a life sentence after 1995. Then you got natural life. You ain't never you can't get out no more on
Mm-hmm.
on parole. You feel me? You basically dead. You can't get back in the courthouse and get your case overturned and get it flipped. You know what I mean? To beat the charge. You feel what I'm saying? So now they gave me one. So I was in that time frame from 9 to 1. You know what I mean? So I caught my case at 9 to 1. So that what gave me the opportunity to be eligible for parole and get out after 25 years. So after I did the quarter, I had to do 7 more years. But thank God, you know what I mean? Every time I went up to the parole board, they did something for me. You know what I mean? They took time off my sentence. You feel what I'm saying? So we doing like the first 3 years, you ain't that first time you go up for parole, you ain't finna get out. So you don't even look for that. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna put you in a program. You're gonna have to do like 2 years to be in a program. So now when you go to that second time, you know what I mean? That second time is they gonna give you a date. The first time they gonna give you a date. That's what they did. They giving you a date. You know, because your first PPRD date gonna be 9999999999999. You hear me? So now your first parole hearing, okay, when you go up there and see them, they come see you and you have your parole hearing in Tallahassee. You know what I mean? They say, okay, we're gonna give you a 2029 date. You feel me? So now you got your date now. Now you got to work on getting it down. You got to go get certificates, get in programs, you know what I mean? And so when you go back up for your next parole hearing, you got a parole packet. And you
Mm-hmm.
show them everything that you did in that parole packet from, you know what I mean? All the certificates you got, you know what I mean? Anger management, parenting, what do you call it? AVP, which is a thing for advanced for anger. It's anger like anger um management thing, right? So you know that what got your cage. In your cage, they want you to do whatever that was a circumstance of made you do the crime you did in your case. They basically want you, you know what I mean, to go through them type of program, like especially anger management. You know, they figure that you got an anger management problem, so they want you to go and get in that class so you know how to deal with that anger management. You feel what I'm saying? So AVP, you know what I mean, bridge builders, um, any kind of educational program you get in with all the different types of certificates. So you show them everything. What do you call micro word, you know, dealing with the computers and all that stuff there. So you know you turn your parole package in, and They read through it, because you ain't there like how they do in California. You right there in front of the parole board yourself physically, and you talking for yourself to the parole people, right? You got to send in a paper, a package, and then your family go in there. You know what I mean? They sit in there and they look through your package that you sent them. Then you might have the guy that then got out before you. You know what I mean? Come up there and speak. Or you might have a person that you paid as something like a lawyer, but he ain't a lawyer, and he go in there and talk for you. You feel what I'm saying? And try to get you parole. You know, so that what I had did. But you know, through the grace of God, you know what I mean. Every time I went, they did something for me. You know what I mean? They cut my time down 6 years. You understand? They took 6 years up off me. Then when I went for my last one, 2023, they gave me a 23 date. You feel me saying? I went straight home. They paroled. You feel me? So that's how I ended up getting here.
So like that, you probably just came out then.
Yeah, I just recently came home.
Like how long ago?
I've been home now like a year and a half now.
I'm saying, yeah. So
About like a year.
what was the first thing you did when you came home?
I had to do a year in Tampa. I had to do a year in Tampa at the halfway house up there in Tampa. You know, everybody that get out the program, they got to do a year. It's mandatory you do a year up there. You know what I mean? And I want to thank Tony Parker too. That's the guy house I was standing up there. I want to give him a shout out, man, because Tony Parker do a lot for all the guys in this program that I got out of, and he still continuously to do for the guys that getting out. You know, they get out every Wednesday. One that do get out, they get out on Wednesday, Tuesday, my bad. They get out on a Tuesday. And somebody go down there to Everglades, pick them up and bring them to town. Either they family or sometimes he'll go. We got a dude named John Facente, you know what I mean, or Fred Barbosa. They'll go down, they'll go to the institution, pick them up, and take them all the way to Tampa.
So what was the first thing you ate? What was the first thing you did when you came out?
Man, I ate me some oxtails, man. Oxtails and rice, man. Hey, man, you know, hey, I wanted some of that solid food so bad, it was a shame, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, you know, that was good. But I really wanted to eat mom cooking, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I got him, man, that baby, man, you know what I mean, had been passed away on me, man. You know, that was my baby, man. You feel me?
I'm sorry to hear that too. Like, but why is it some people they come out, they go right back in that joint?
Hey, man, you know, some people go back in there, they ain't learned their damn lesson, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You, I guess they ain't did enough time. Shit, I did enough time, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, I got my mind right. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I don't regret none of my past, bro, because you know what I mean? Hey, man, I had a life, I lived a life, man, that was great. That's why you tell dude when I was in prison. I said, hey, man, I lived a hell of a life, bro. If I don't never get out of prison again, man, I said, man, I live, man. I did some shit that a nigga ain't gonna never do. I did some shit that a motherfucker ain't gonna never do, man. So, you know, that's why you tell me at the end of the day, if I don't get out, bro, it's all good, man. I did some shit motherfucker can't never do. You know what I mean? I ran with some of the best niggas. You understand? Some of the good niggas. Some of the biggest boys that's out there. You know what I mean? That came home, that did time in the Fed. I know a lot of them boys from Miami. You know what I mean? From Chicago, California, and you know everywhere, man. You feel what I'm saying? All over, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I went in the Fed joint. You know, I did state time. You feel what I'm saying? But man, I know a lot of them guys, man. I'm talking about, you know, I'm talking about rub shoulders with these guys. You know, we was in different states together. You feel what I'm saying? I know a lot of them guys, man. Good friends, man. You know, and solid dudes, man. Like I say, solid dudes, man. From Miami all the way on up to the West Coast, man. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, before we get on, what you want to tell the youth or what you got planned since you out now? What you want to do? What kind of message you got for everybody since you out?
Man, what I want to tell the youth is, man, you know what I mean? You know, it ain't that wrong trying to get you some money. You feel me? But y'all got to stop the killing, man. Y'all ultimately, I ain't got nothing against no gangs. You feel what I'm saying? You know, cause you got some little soldier, little dudes. I love all the little jitty boys, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I love to see their little gangster ways, man. You feel me? But man, y'all can be some good dudes, man. If y'all, I'm talking about, y'all killing some dudes, man, that y'all can be some good friends with, man. Solid dudes, man. Solid dude. Y'all got to learn to get along with each other, man. Get along with, man. Man, the greatest thing is love, bro. Man, if y'all get that bond, man, and see how lovely it is, man, cause y'all getting to meet some good dudes, man, on hate for no reason, man. Hate for no reason. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hate for no reason, man. You know, I want y'all, man. I want y'all to build a bond with each other, man. Y'all getting the money, man. Y'all getting the money. Y'all got the bag, man. Some of y'all just getting it back to the people, man. Y'all getting it from, man. We throw bricks at the chain game, man, trying to get out the hood. Y'all getting it rapping, man. I'm talking all this money rapping, man, and y'all doing all the bullshit coming back to the hood with it, man. You know what I mean? Killing. It's unnecessary, man. Enjoy your money, man. There ain't no sense in being a millionaire and you got a license in prison. This shit, you supposed to be getting a million, man. You know what I mean? And blowing up, man, and doing stuff for your family. You know what I mean? And living good, man, eating good, barbecuing, and all your homeboys supposed to be straight, man. Y'all just chilling, playing dominoes and cards, talking shit, man. See, we was shit talking back in the day, man, and we ain't let shit talk. That was just having fun, shit talking bullshit, cussing motherfucker out. But a nigga know it's all out of love. It ain't got no hate shit. You know what I mean? A nigga taking it the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? It's all out of love. You just talk big shit and have fun, man.
No, fast. And what you say you got planned? What kind of stuff? I know you say you got some stuff you starting out. Like you had said in the beginning, before we get out of here, what you starting out again?
We got fam management. You know what I mean? That we coming out with. You know what I mean? Trying to coach the youth and stuff like that, there, man. Staying out of prison. You know what I mean? And get the money the right way. Open up business and stuff like that. You feel me? And then we got game spitters that me and Trap Guard trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? Something separate. You know what I mean? Podcast. You know what I mean? Then we got Cash Mill, you know what I mean? We cooking, you know what I mean? Cash Murray, you know what I mean, on the cooking tip. So we got some things, man. We brewing up, man, trying to get started, man, you know what I mean? But like I say, man, for the young guys out there, man, that y'all hear what, man, hey, man, y'all get along with each other, man. You know what I mean? Y'all see me, man, y'all need somebody to talk to, y'all need a big brother, man, you know what I mean? Swing by and holler at y'all, man, and give y'all some good points, man, and point y'all in the right direction, man. I'm available, man. You know what I mean? I love helping y'all, man. I love helping you trying to get where you trying to go at, man. So y'all see me out there, man. Y'all holler at me, man. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we get together, man. Whatever you going through, man. You know what I mean? You need that talk, a father figure talk, man. Somebody in your life, man, to guide you. Hey, man, I'm there, man. You know, I'm willing to help y'all young guys, man. I want to see y'all make it, man. I want to see y'all have love for one another, man. You know, we got up to my it's so the old ladies walk across the street, don't nobody grab their bags, no move, none of that, man. You know what I mean? You know, when I be out there, you know, I hold the door for the ladies and stuff like that, man. The old ladies, they like, wait, wow, where you come from? You know what I mean? Grab the bags, you know, put them in the car for them, you know, stuff like that, man. We got to bring that gentleman type stuff back, man. You know what I mean? We done went away from all that, man, as our people, man. You know, we ain't even cuss around. Back in the 70s, them guys ain't cuss around women. They didn't do that, man. That was a no-no, man. You get jumped on, man, cuss around a woman, man. You know, women had their spot where they go to, and the guys had their spot where they go to. You feel me? They cheered, the guy cheered over here, and the women cheered over there. They didn't come over there where the guy was. And guys, them dudes didn't cuss around them women. They didn't say nothing bad around them women. You know what I mean? So we got to get back to that, man. We got to get back to teaching them young guys, man, the respectful way, man. You know what I mean? Some of them you can talk to, and some of them you can't. Some of them you can reach. You know what I mean? A lot of them you can reach. Some of them want to be reached. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and for the ones that want to be reached, man, to teach right way, man, you know what I mean? Get it. Hey, man, I'm here. Like I said, I'm here, man. You know what I mean? I'm here. What I could do to help, man, I'm there to help. I appreciate you, Tippie Toe, man, for having me, man. You know what I mean? It's solid, man. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate you for coming through, man. Let them know who my guest is one more time, though.
Huh?
Let them know the name of my guest. Let them know who you was real quick.
I'm Joe Porter, man. I'm rocking with Tippie Toe, man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming through now.
All right, fam, man. Whenever you down here, man, one day, man, we get together, man. Hook up when you down here, man, and hang out, man.
Man, we definitely got to do one face to face, man. We got to turn up.
Definitely, man. You know what I mean? Most definitely, man. You know what I mean? We got to meet, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna turn
gonna
up.
bump heads, man. We're gonna bump heads, man. You know, so you get the feel, of it, man. You feel what I'm saying? So you get to be a solid dude, man.
We
Real
gonna
solid dude, man. All right. You be easy, bro.
appreciate it.
Much
Too
love.
loud.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga on Tippie Toe.